Do you remember this room of the Origami Castle in Paper Mario the Origami King? Some Koopas steal a 1000-fold arm magic circle from you, and you have to get it back from them. And on your way back to the Koopas, you have to get past these Sumo Bros that stomp these platforms that can spin and knock you down into the fortune teller traps. There are some strange things about these two Sumo Bros. You might be wondering, what would happen if you could reach these Sumo Bros? What would happen if you could battle them? What would happen after you defeat them? Today, we answer these questions and more. The first thing to point out is that we can't currently reach these Sumo Bros with normal gameplay, so we have to edit Mario's position to test what would happen if you could reach the Sumo Bros. So let's try getting to this first Sumo Bro. Let's raise Mario up, float over to the Sumo Bro, and drop down on this platform. You'll notice that the Sumo Bro doesn't really care that you're right beside it. Enemies normally chase you when you get close enough to them, but if you were designing this game, you wouldn't want these Sumo Bros to start chasing Mario if he got too close somehow, because you need these Sumo Bros to stay in place on top of the boxes. But you can start a battle with the Sumo Bro by getting close enough, or hammering it, or floating over to it and jumping on top of it. And if you jump on the Sumo Bro, Mario grabs his foot in pain, as if he just jumped on a spiky enemy, which makes sense because the Sumo Bro does have a spike on its head. But once the battle starts, you're not fighting Sumo Bros. You're fighting these 4 toads again. I explain why you have this toad battle in my Strangest battle with a piranha plant video for anyone who's interested. And in short, this is the default battle ID that is given to enemies who don't have a different battle ID assigned to them. There is no need for the game developers to create a new battle and a new puzzle with Sumo Bros for this overworld enemy, because there's no way for Mario to reach this Sumo Bro in regular gameplay. For completing the battle, you get a small amount of coins, and after the battle, the Sumo Bro explodes, but you don't get any coins or confetti from the explosion. When you walk by the yellow platform now, there's no Sumo Bro there anymore, so the platform doesn't start spinning after you walk over it because no Sumo Bro is stomping the ground causing it to spin. And that's what you might expect. But what would happen if you left the room and came back? Well, you can see that there's still no Sumo Bro on top of the yellow box. So what happens when you walk by the platform this time? An exclamation mark pops up as if an enemy noticed you, even though there is no enemy on the yellow box. After a moment, the platform starts spinning, as if an invisible Sumo Bro there just stomped its foot, causing it to spin. Even though the Sumo Bro has already been defeated, leaving and re-entering the room still performs the check to see if Mario gets noticed by an enemy that should be on top of the yellow box, even if there is no enemy there. And other than this Sumo Bro being invisible, the game works exactly as it normally does, with the exception that the Sumo Bro on the yellow box is gone. The spinning platform works in the same way. The enemy noticing you exclamation mark that pops up and its sound plays in the same way, and there's a delay before the Sumo Bro stomps its foot and the platform spins in the way that it normally does. You might be wondering, what happens if you try to fight this invisible Sumo Bro? And that's not a question you might have thought that you'd ever be asking yourself, but it is a good question to ask. If we edit Mario's position to get back on top of the yellow box where the invisible Sumo Bro is, nothing happens. You can try hammering left and right, up and down, jumping around, hammering the center, but no battle starts if we try all of this. We can also test this theory for the second Sumo Bro, and you might be able to guess what happens if you beat the Sumo Bro on the green box. Here's what happens after the battle. There's still an invisible yellow box Sumo Bro that notices you as you walk by, but there's no invisible green box Sumo Bro that notices you because you haven't left and re-entered the room yet. If you leave and re-enter the room, then there's now an invisible Sumo Bro on each of the boxes, and both of the platforms spin as if there were Sumo Bros there as you pass over them. You have to leave and re-enter the room for the game to trigger the regular action that happens from the Sumo Bros after defeating them. And it turns out that the invisible Sumo Bro on the green box is just like the invisible Sumo Bro on the yellow box. You can't battle either of these invisible Sumo Bros currently. You might be wondering if you can be fast enough to trigger a battle with the invisible Sumo Bro if you get to it quickly enough, if you get to it while the exclamation mark is still above its invisible head. So far, no matter how fast I went, no matter how I edited Mario's position, I couldn't trigger a battle with either of the invisible Sumo Bros, and I'm guessing there isn't an enemy hitbox there to trigger a battle anymore once the Sumo Bros become invisible after we defeat them. We might have thought that Mario can't reach these Sumo Bros when we are first at the Origami Castle, and the only way to currently do that is with game hacking. But starting a battle with these invisible Sumo Bros might be something that is truly impossible if there is no way to trigger a battle with them, if there is really no enemy there. My videos are largely about testing what's possible in games through hacking and through regular gameplay, and if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy some of my other videos. I'm also going through some blindfolded Super Mario 64 in some of my live streams right now, and you're welcome to pop into that if you'd like to see great moments like this. Hold on. Oh my god! Oh my god! I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you have a great day. Take care, everybody.